So we got another trailer dropping early o'clock. Good question though. Where is it? There it is. Again, welcome back everyone. I was watching some of the trailer and you went live, so I'll continue it here. Playing Fire Emblem Heroes, my gacha game. Got you. It's good looking stuff for a bit. I had seen. We got the trailer here. Seek your treasure. It says. Oh, I think I know what it's. I think I know where it's going, but we'll see. In 3, 2, 1, and play. Also, I can't hear anything. Oh, there we go. It's still pretty loud and stuff. Oh wow, they just showed. They just showed 3 to 2 new Pokemon right off the bat. Mr. Krabs. Darkfall Street. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Team Star. Oh my god. Ooh, looking kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, I like the fact that Pokemon just like out there fighting just like that. Oh. Oh. People are already at it. Pens and all. Excuse me? Mr. Crab! Remember Arvin? Oh my god, I was gonna say that they're kind of massive. Oh my god. Glow. Wow. Jeez, dude. That looks like a raid battle if it could be. Wow, they're gonna show off Victory Road like that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The elite? Oh, she's... Oh. Right. She's gonna be with us too. So, we got the look of the champion too. Okay. Oh. I was like... So, a dude with a whip? Uh-oh. Yeah, Smoliv. Oh. I like the character design, by the way. For the life of me, I can never really remember exactly how they pronounce it, but I think Terastallization. Go anywhere. Do whatever you want. Oh! We've been playing a lot of Sword and Shield, mainly Sword, and what is this? Oh my god. Well, this is crazy. I'll have to look further into that. Okay, I was only partially correct about like Secret Treasure's like meaning as the title. Yeah, it showed like a lot of stuff. He finds we got ads. Sorry. Don't worry, I'll post this later on YouTube. Trust. Obviously, you have Nimona returning back as far as like the trailers. She kind of went out of the spotlight just for us to kind of see some other things like Terastallization. Some of the other new characters, some of the new Pokemon, but now she's getting back into the spotlight because this trailer is also highlighting the whole Pokemon League, which is a big thing that she's a part of as well. We also got to take a look at the new organization, if you will, Team Star. Like, I kind of like the team name. Not gonna lie though, I can't really take them too seriously if this is what they're rocking. The big bad, Mela. At least she's got the costume for it. I'm pretty sure that outfit's not up to code. So also I just realized like those are boots. Abraham, calm down. Baldi and Bisharp, or a whole new Pokemon with 2 different versions, I guess. Yeah, You know what? They probably have the information on the website already, so we'll take a look at that after we're just done like looking at this. She's really selling the fire aesthetic though. It's not bad. I actually do like the designs here. At least it kind of stands out because for some reason the fact is that, you know, they're just the school, they're just the class like troublemakers. So they're just out here like in like the school's uniform and they're just trying to cause a ruckus. Don't know why, but I guess we'll figure out like later on. Maybe it's an actual like profounding type of thing. So we'll see. She walking out here with this what was it? Super Mario Brothers like 3D world contraption that Bowser would sit on. Arvin's here as well. If I remember, yeah, he's your upperclassman gifted cook. That's all we really know. Yeah, they seem to be just kind of like rock type, if not rock ground. They're pretty susceptible to that grass move, so yeah. She is basically a goth girl. Crabs! I do like cloth already. Yeah, no, they're huge. But even like normal size cloth, normal size is huge. I love their expression though. They just have like little tiny like pupils. It's great. Oh, but Victory Road, so we didn't get to really see the Elite Four, but we got to see the champion, the chairwoman of the Pokemon League. I like what they try to do here as far as like how they design the characters. Like there's a little bit more of a formal attire to them, as if they, you know, they are legitimate like people like from the school or just like from like a more modern like spot. Well, actually, that might change. Actually, hold on. Do you think her design changes based on the version, the entire league, or just the Paldean League? Probably the Pal. Actually, that's a good question. I can only assume that like it just founded like this is the Pokemon League that she's finding. But if she is like the champion's champion, if she's the whole Pokemon League's champion, then that's interesting. The whole league. She better be rocking a legendary if that's the case. Oh yeah, Justin, you might want to like add the crab rave to sound into the soundboard. Yeah. Bro, why does he have a whip though? I do like the design though. It's still like, I mean, I'm not sure if that you can really call that like jacket like formal, but it is rocking like kind of like the vine thorn like look. I never knew there was such a thing. Although, interesting enough, like he has Sudowoodo, and it is rock type, but then here's Terastallization to make it a grass type. Ah, I may not be the biggest fan of just like the overall like settings look, but when you don't look at that, everything else is great. I don't know why I feel need to be picky about that. I guess it's because of the fact that people are starting to point out the fact that like, you know, if it ain't like the old style Pokemon games, the background is probably the least thing being paid attention to, and you start to see that. This is what it is though. I felt like Legends, being the more recent like iteration of a 3D Pokemon game, even if it isn't like the mainline game, the visuals look just fine. In fact, I think there's a bit that's like part of the art style. Thank you, Mark. This is Mark. I see you. Oh, what's going on? Size does clarify our new friends. Cool. Yeah, they are version exclusive. And I'll say though, you can find out the rest on your own. The new Mons, Armarogue, and Cerulege. Fire Psychic, sitting at a 411 height. Flash Fire, Scarlet exclusive. Makes sense. Can you imagine if they did the motif where they flipped it? Its armor is the source of its psychic power. So Armarogue's set of armor belonged to a distinguished warrior. And wait, really? Sorry, that made it sound like a very singular, like there's only a population 1 Pokemon. And its source of energy is used for its psychic moves. It also uses the psychic capabilities of this armor to control the fire energy within its body and unleash attacks. Okay, alright. Armarogue believes in a fair fight, will challenge an opponent head on, and no matter how much stronger the opponent is, specializes in using sturdy armor to bolster its defenses, take down enemies with its high firepower. Sounds like it could have like a secondary like ability just with the armor itself, but not to what we're seeing right now. Move Armarogue can learn is Armor Cannon. We did see that. The Mega Buster. Armor Cannon is a fire type special move. Okay, they specify that. Which Armarogue moves both its Aldrins, not used to pronouncing it, to its hands, and moves the arms together to form cannon, allowing it to shoot its own armor out as blazing projectiles. It's one of the most powerful moves, more powerful moves Armor Rogue can learn, but it lowers its defense and special defense in exchange. Just one stage? Okay. It's kind of like a lighter version of Overheat. Yeah, it's actually kind of like a special like close combat then. Yeah, it's all, oh, it is fire, okay. It's also flash fire. It's actually the taller of the two. Flaming swords absorb life energy. Cerulean Edge dons an old set of armor steeped in grudges. Jesus. And wields blades made of flame, fire, and ghost energy. In the battle, these blades transform to great swords to increase Cerulean Edge power. Cuts from these great swords leave wounds from which life energy will flow. Yikes. That's a big yikes. Cerulean Edge prefers close quarters combat. Oh, okay. So yeah, it is physical versus special for the exclusives too. And isn't above using tactics such as sneak attacks and surprise attacks to win a battle. Uses its quick movements to capitalize on its opponent's blind spots, and then closes the distance and slashes with its large blades. Bitter Blade. Fire physical move, gathers lingering regrets of the fallen into Cerulean's swords, allowing it to focus that bitterness into a slashing attack. The swords then absorb life energy from the wounds. Oh, Soka. With lack of better words, like a physical Giga Drain or something like that. Okay, and dude, I kind of like both designs. It's interesting, the origins for both of them being very similar. About like having like a set of armor, albeit I kind of can believe Cerulean Edge's origins a little bit more so just as like a ghost type. Ghost types are really interesting as far as their lore. It's also like the darkest moments in Pokemon history looking at that lore. But the thing about Armor Rogue was really interesting was the fact that it inherits the armor, so it's like it could be part of like Paldea's like history in that fact. Like maybe it was a time where, I mean, considering Scarlet's time frame kind of deals with like a little bit more of an older like timeline or a spot in time, so maybe it's one of those things where like it used to have a form without the armor, but then of course they adapted more into that as it just went into battle with other like folks, because there's definitely been history about like wars and whatnot, and Pokemon like being involved in that too. Actually, I love Claw. It is just rock. Okay, it's an ambush Pokemon, anger shell, but also shell armor. Okay. The look. Spinning eyes that leave no blind spots. Cloth can rotate its protruding eyeballs to see everything around it, eliminating all blind spots. It latches upside down onto cliffs and to ambush its prey above. However, Cloth eventually gets dizzy from the blood rushing to its head, so it just can't stay upside down for too long. In presentation, it just falls off. Claws that are both strong and dexterous. Cloth's claws can hold on to things very tightly, not letting prey go once it's within its grasp. That's a problem. It uses one claw to hold its opponent in place, while the other one to break its guard or literally beat the living crap out of it and hit it where it hurts. Even if a claw loses a claw in battle or elsewhere, it'll grow it back eventually. In the Paldean, or certain parts of the Paldea region, claws are considered a valuable cooking ingredient. Of course. Anger Shell ability making its first appearance here. When Claw's HP drops to half or less, it gets angry. Alright. That's how I couldn't help but think about, like, more pet goes. Angry state. It's hangry state. It lowers its defense and special defenses stats, but boosts its attack, special attack, and speed stats. I like it also specifies special attack and attack, so I can only imagine this one being like a physical attacker, but I mean, if they're gonna boost special attack, they might also kind of like lean towards special attack as well on this one, so it might be a mixed bag. Brassius? Gym leader at Artisan. Town that's alive with flowers and art. He specializes in grass types and is known as the Virtuoso. Geeta. Chairwoman of Pokemon League, which operates Paldea's Pokemon gyms. Oh, okay. That might be just Paldea, right? Among the region's champions, never mind. She's the gym leader's gym leader. She's the Pokemon League's Pokemon League. Yeah, here comes Mark. Virtuoso. Okay. I don't know why I was tripping over that then. Yeah, among the region's champions, she reigns supreme as the most skilled trainer of all. So forget Cynthia, forget Leon. Like, nah, Geeta's where it's at. But that's all we got. They also focus on this specific character design on her and this color scheming, which I look further into, it is just kind of more of a blue, so it doesn't even follow like the color aesthetics. So that like that's a different like shade right there. So that's probably her one design then. Well, I can't help but like take a look at like her glove right there. Loki, without Loki looking from afar, it kind of looks like a sundial or something like that. In sheer contrast, and oh, that's my alarm. I woke up an hour early. Here's Mela. Mela's the boss of Team Star's fire crew, the Skedar squad. As the team's best all-rounder, Mela fixes any and every problem thrown her way. Though her methods are heavy-handed, she leaves a forceful and rough expression, but her steadfast devotion to completing anything she puts her mind to has earned her trust of her teammates. They gave us auto battles. Oh, that is another thing. Good to point that out. Let's see. Handy feature exploring. Tell your Pokemon to go adventure. You can have one Pokemon out walking with you in the Valdea region's great outdoors. When you have a Pokemon exploring with you in the field, you can use the Let's Go teacher to send a Pokemon off in a direction you indicate. Okay. Pokemon you send out then independently picks up items in the area and even has auto battles with nearby Pokemon. It just wants to start fights. They're violent. Put your Pokemon on a leash. Call your Pokemon off. Auto battles are a new way of battling that are activated by using Let's Go feature. Doing so will send a Pokemon out to battle wild Pokemon without needing orders from its trainer. Hey, about that AFK life? Nah, it's not quite like that. Might be though. I mean, it might be a great streaming tool actually. Your Pokemon can be sent into an auto battle against any wild Pokemon you see on the field. It can even find Pokemon to engage in auto battles on its own. When your Pokemon is out engaging auto battles, you can do what you want. Stay by its side, watch over it, or try looking for items nearby. I'm curious as to like the extent of like you just doing passive things while that's happening. By defeating wild Pokemon in auto battles, your Pokemon can also earn items and XP points. Master using this new feature to explore every nook and cranny of the vast Paldea region with your new Pokemon. So it's like, what's interesting is that it's kind of like a step in like a similar direction as to when in Legends you're able to interact with objects, whether it be rocks or trees with berries, with your Pokemon, and you just have to chuck the Pokemon out, which make the most sense. Here, I'm not sure you're going to be tossing them, or moreover, they're just going to be released on your side, and then you just tell them to go, and they just go. But yeah, you can't just simply watch that, or just like turn the camera around and just like maybe talk to friends over there, observe what, because it is, you know, co-op and multiplayer orientated too. So you're going to see a lot of varied, or at least that's what I hope to see, just a lot of varied experiences, whether like, you're just doing some like level grinding and you're just like looking at like what friends are up to. I think that's a really interesting idea. It also depends though, like I feel like if you're gonna have auto battles where the emphasis is on having you do other things, there has to be other things to do. TLDR, if we're going to like emphasize auto battles in the sense that it allows you to kind of do whatever you want, well, I guess by that extent I can kind of get behind that, because that just kind of emphasizes the freedom to choose what you want to do and whenever you want to do it. The other side of it is that to promote it a little bit more, you know, you kind of have to have like a lot of stuff in the background to work with. They're not indicating any type of like range limit for how far you send off your Pokemon. So, I mean, if they're just gonna go in a straight line, then I mean, if you line it up just right, they're literally going across the entire region. I think that's everything. I think what they gave us today is a lot to really work with, and I'm super happy that they're dropping trailers like this, because there's a lot that they can cover without really like spoiling a lot. And even though you'll still see like the legendaries like in these trailers, we still don't really know exactly how that's going to be a thing when they're going to get introduced. They already showed off the base Pokemon that everyone like rides in the game, so it's just a matter of like, when do these guys come into play? Honestly, that's all they gotta do until like the release date. Just show more Pokemon. I like the fact they are showing the version exclusives though. That's pretty important in this day and age still. Yeah, I think like more version exclusives later on. We talked to Mark about this. The Star Evolutions will probably be a thing like later on. I would say the month of November they'll drop that at some point. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, hope to see y'all next stream, or just next time, generally speaking. So all right, take it easy everybody. Hashtag bye, everybody.